Hey guys, this is Frederick from Bogaerde from TLA Law Office. I know you were supposed to be having the conference in Suceava tomorrow, but in view of the COVID-19 crisis, unfortunately, this cannot go through. It's a hard time for everybody. But Marilena asked me to make a little film, and she had a couple of questions for me. I have them here on paper on a mail from Marilena uh, about the state of affairs from a legal point of view in this corona crisis. The first thing I have to say is that we made a big overview on our website of the different measures about COVID-19 in the Western European countries. You can find it on the website tla.eu, tl-a.eu, or on Facebook or Twitter. If you look us up, Transport Law Advisors, you will find us there. And you can view this overview. You will find there the different measures about driving times. You will find also the measures about your driving license, ADR certifications, waiting times, etc., etc. So I hope you can check this out and that it is helpful for you. Talking about these exemptions in driving times, as you know, different countries are having different measures and in relaxing driving times. Once again, you will find the overview on our website in the article. It's down on the website. It's in English. You will find it there. Maybe you can also have it translated with Google Translate if you want. Anyway, one of the questions Marilena had is, since these different measures are different in different countries, but all the countries can control you, how are you supposed to handle this? For example, Belgium now once again will make no fines for taking the 45 hours break in the truck. This is one of the measures which they took, so truckers can sleep in the truck also during the normal weekly rest. And the problem is that other countries do not take the same measures. So how to handle this? Well, from a legal point of view, of course, the place where you make the infraction is important. And it's not because other countries can also control this that they can fine you. So if you should have any problems with us, you can always contact us. What I would advise to do, however, is to always make a printout from the tachograph and let the driver write on the piece of paper where he is staying at the moment, why he is taking his rest like this, for example, or why is he driving longer, and clearly noting what is the case. If you get controlled, the driver should point this out to the police and show this paper. It's really important that he makes a note. Of course, preferably in a language which the control instance will also understand. But even so, if he's not speaking English or French, he can do it in his own language, but he should always ask to the police that they take a copy of this printout. It's important. It's what the legislation views. Every time you get this kind of special circumstances, you should take a printout and write it on there. That's the first thing. The second thing is a question which Marilena had for me, was if Belgian authorities are still checking on social dumping. Unfortunately, they are still doing controls. The controls are a little bit less, but still we are having controls. What is the case is that the court cases which are going on has been suspended because all courts here in Belgium, or most of them anyway, have been suspended for the moment. So we advise you to still take care to make sure that you have the A1 document. I talked about this several times before. Do not make also a home base in Belgium for your drivers, since they are still controlling Eastern European trucking companies about social dumping. A third question which Marilena had for me is what the feeling is about transport capacity in Belgium. For the last month, I've been in lockdown myself. For the last month, I've been calling every day to my big clients here in Belgium and in France, in Germany. We represent about 70,000 trucks, so I think I have kind of an overview. And the situation is really absurd for the moment, because some of them, mostly those who are in cool transport, they have a lot of work, so there's not enough capacity there, since they are also seeing that it's difficult for Eastern European subcontractors to come and help them. But in other branches of the industry, of course, the work is slowing down. Most of them are reporting a slowdown of about 30%, and then in construction, they are saying to me that most of them are even not driving anymore. One of the examples there is exceptional transport, where we have companies who have gone in lockdown completely. So it's a drama. From my point of view, I think the worst has still to come, because as I see it, there will be a big economical crisis afterwards once we start up again. So I hope everybody is taking measures. Last question which Marilena had for me is, what about the mobility package? Well, I was quite surprised, and I don't know if you already know this, that the European Council yesterday finally completely approved the mobility package. Apparently they did a video conference about this, and without any further problem they approved of it. So the last point which still has to be done from a legal point of view is the mobility package now has to go back to the European Parliament. I hear that it's going to be voted in the month of June. So I hope you are putting pressure on your MPs, members of Parliament in Europe, to try for the very last time to have some things changed, because I think if this comes into play, and it will come very fast, because as you know, I hope you know, that the changes about driving times will come into play after 20 days after publication of the mobility pack, so it can be quite soon. And it also means that the obligation of the driver to return home every couple of weeks will come into play somewhere in the next couple of months if they vote this. I hope that we can still make some changes to this legislation, which to me seems kind of absurd and goes too far in protectionism of a couple of Western European countries. Here in Belgium, the state of mind has changed a little bit about this, I can tell you that, because finally they have seen that also for Belgian companies this mobility package is not in their best interest. It's only in the best interest of the big European countries like France and Germany, but not for the smaller, even Western European countries. I think it's not a good thing. So I hear that also in the European Council yesterday, Belgium did not vote for the mobility package, which I think is a good thing. I hope I will be seeing you all again soon. If in the meantime you have any problems wherever you are in Europe with one of your trucks with controls, please contact us. We can help you. I hope we can help you. And if you have any questions, just send me a mail. I will hear them. Bye.